This is a review of the Pali Classic Stroller, which I have in the Vancouver yellow color. And I have also the Babyzen Yoyo, and I've chosen the gray color for that one. Both are really good strollers. Both are supposed to be strollers that you can fold really compact and put on the airplane. So the Pali stroller has a little bit, in terms of fabric, it's a little bit more plush. It's got, I don't know if it's hotter, but it is more plush, and the babies do seem more comfortable in this. The Yoyo, you know, the fabric is thinner. It's still comfortable, but I don't think the babies sit as comfortable in this, just because I think the seat kind of reclines on an angle. It just sits at an angle a little bit more, and then this one, which is more upright. The seat belt on this looks a little bit bigger, so it accommodates a bigger child. I find that babies, my baby is like 10 months old, is already finding this a little bit tight in terms of this upper strap, and my toddler, my 2-year-old toddler, doesn't even use the upper strap because they're not going to be able to put in the bottom crotch area here because it's just too tight. There is no footrest on the Yoyo, and there is a footrest on the Pali, which is nice. In terms of the basket size, the Pali looks a little bit bigger and wider than the Yoyo basket. The wheels on the Pali is a little bit bigger than the wheels on the Yoyo, but I find that the Yoyo drives a little bit better than the Pali, especially with some weight in the stroller. I drive the Yoyo all the time over all sorts of terrains with one hand. The Pali, it does get a little heavy, a little bit harder to steer with one hand when I put a heavier child in. In terms of the shade, I find that the Yoyo shade, it's a little bit too small. A lot of the times the sun is still in my baby's eyes. So I don't know, the Pali shade is probably, it's similar, but it does have this nice little stretchy fabric, which I like. It has more airflow in the shade. Or back here, over here on the Yoyo, there's, you know, you really don't have an option to pass some air through it unless you take out the Velcro at the bottom here. But over here, you have this nice little pocket, and there's some zippers that you can unzip, and then you can roll it up if you want to, and provide some nice airflow through there. To put the seat down, it's just a latch. It's really easy on the Pali. I love this part. You just lift it up, and then it's down. And then for the Yoyo, it's, you know, it's like a regular strap system, which I find a little bit harder to use. So all the way down, the Yoyo does not lay all the way down. So you can see the angle. So it's a little bit harder to, you know, say change a diaper or when the baby's sleeping. But this one, the Pali, is for birth and up, and it lays pretty much almost flat. And in terms of fold, the Pali folds a little bit bigger than the Yoyo. It's a little heavier too. Okay, so to fold the stroller, you have to press the buttons here. There's two of them, one on each side. So you need 2 hands to do that. Now it's folded like this. Squeeze it tight. And then what I do, in order to do it with one hand, is I use my foot to kick the bottom bar right there. And I just bend this forward. So it's kind of like a twist motion, and it just goes down like that. So then you can just carry it with a strap, and there you go. Voila! And that is how it folds. I wouldn't say it's incredibly flat fold, but it's not bad. Same thing with the Yoyo. With the Yoyo, there's a little latch at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little red thing right here. Push and pull, and then you can kind of flip it like that. So overall, I think the children are more comfortable in the Pali, but it doesn't drive as well as the Yoyo.